John Dalton by Lauren and Susannah. John Dalton, 1766 to 1844. John Dalton was born in Inglesfield, England, September 6, 1766. He was born into a Quaker family and had two surviving siblings. Both he and his brother were colorblind.
He later went on to study colorblindness. He had a formal education but was very poor. At age 12, he started teaching at a Quaker school in Cumberland. At age 14, he spent a year working as a farmhand, but then decided to go back to teaching. 4 years later, he became the principal of the school. He stayed there until 1793, and then he became a math and philosophy tutor at New College in Massachusetts.
While studying colorblindness, Dalton theorized that it must be hereditary. He proved this true when genetic analysis of his own eye tissue revealed that he was missing the photoreceptor for perceiving the color green. As a result of his contribution, this condition is still referred to as Daltonism.
In Dalton's early work, he also studied the behavior of gases. Dalton correctly stated that gases could be liquefied if the temperature was low and the pressure was high. Dalton stated that when the volume is held constant in a container, the pressure of a gas varies in direct proportion to the temperature. This was the first public statement of what later is to be known as the Gay-Lussac's law. In 1803, he published his law of partial pressures, which is still used by every chemistry student in the United States.
Look at what I say.
Atomic theory. Dalton was the first person to discover the atomic theory. His theory had 4 parts. 1. All elements are composed of indivisible particles called atoms. This is false. It can be broken down to smaller parts such as protons, neutrons, and electrons. 2. All atoms of the same element are identical. This is false because there are isotopes.
3. Atoms of different elements combine in compounds in small whole number ratios. This is in fact true. 4. Chemical reactions are when old bonds break, atoms rearrange, or new bonds form. Atoms cannot be changed from one element to another. This is false because nuclear reactions can change one element to another.
Even though some parts of his theory were wrong, his studies were still a scientific breakthrough. Scientists learned a lot from Dalton's contributions and added them on to create new and improved theories.
Later life. Dalton had many strokes. He then died in Manchester, England, July 6, 1844. 40,000 people attended the procession honoring his contribution.
John Dalton was an amazing scientist whose work has lived on way past his time.
I'm gonna ring it up just to hear you sing it out. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe